I have $19.80, and I want to share it with all of you. Yeah, you, Adam. But I don't know how to do that. Do decimals even divide?
Of course you can divide by decimals, you silly goose. But there's a way to make it easier. What you can do is move this little decimal to the right and put it right there. So this doesn't really look like it has a decimal anymore. That's not there. The decimal would be right here on 12. And we'd also scoot it 2 places to the right, putting it right there. So that's not there anymore. What we really did was multiply both sides by 10 to the 2. Because we multiplied on both sides of the division symbol, what we put here, we're taking away right here. So we're going to end up with the same answer. Let's look at that the long way.
Because the long division steps are so hard, I already have them written out, but we're going to go over it in red so you can see what I did. Now, we essentially know that 1 times 1200 is 1200. And if you try to multiply it by 2, you get 2400. And we know that is way too big for 1980. So we just put a 1 there. We take the minus 1200. We get 780. Now, forget this for a second. So now we have 780. Now, that's way too small for the 1200s, so now we're going to add a decimal up here and right here. We're going to bring down the 0. That's where the 0 comes in. So now you have 7,800. So now we have to think of what number comes closest to 7,800 that is multiplied by 1200. So over here, you can see that I tried 1 times 4, and that gives me 4,800. And I tried 1 times 6, that gives me 7,200. Now, since that's the closest we can get, I have 7,200, which gives me 600. Forget that 0 for a second. And 600 is still too small, so then I have to add another 0. Bring that down, which gives me 6,000. And so then I'm like, okay, 7,200 is too small when you multiply it by 1,200 to 6, so why don't I try 5? And over here, I multiplied it by 5 and got exactly 6,000. So then you take 6,000 away from 6,000, you get 0. And don't forget to put the 6 from this for 7,200 right here, and the 5 for the 6,000 right here. So everyone in the class is going to get $1.65 each.
So everyone in the class is going to get $1.65 each.
Everyone gets $1.65. So some for you, some for you, some for Adam, some for you, and some for me.